My name is Dave Eisenberg. My life was very confusing with a lot of pain. I could never get relief, or the correct diagnosis, really. My symptoms to Lyme were all over the place. Severe headaches to muscle cramps, fatigue, nightmares, heart palpitations, light sensitivity, flu-like symptoms. I could go on and on. Brain fog, the brain fog was very, very severe. And it pretty much ruined my life for about 25 years. The confusion, you really can't read, you can't think. When you look at things, they're not what they appear. You could look at a word and blink and the word will be something else. I was never getting properly diagnosed or real answers before. I struggled. Everything was off of a whim or a guess or a maybe. And the biggest problem was I always tested negative for Lyme on a regular blood panel. So when I came here, I tested negative for Lyme on a regular blood panel again. Then we did extensive testing for Lyme, and that's when we found out my condition and how severe it was. So at my lowest point, mentally I was broken, and physically I was broken. And I was selling things because I didn't want to leave my family with the items that I've accumulated. So I was basically nesting to die, and I came very close to that. Mentally, it was no answers and no kind of treatment, and it's just a downhill spiral from there. I was told at work that I'm no good to the company sick. So if I didn't get it together, I was going to have to move on. I did have a little bit of luck with some medication, but it was only temporary relief. And then I did, vitamins and supplement, but it wouldn't touch it. As sick as I was, I knew that I had to try something because I had to keep moving on, because I knew that I wasn't right and I was probably short to live, actually. What stood out to me to try the Longevity Center was it wasn't big corporate, big business. So it was more one-on-one, people that know you opposed to people that try to push you out the door and don't properly diagnose you. Basically, the team explained what I have going on by starting at the very beginning with simple blood work, and then mold and heavy metals, which most doctors don't do. And then the most important would be the stool sample. People really don't get into that anymore, and that was huge for me. When you call, sometimes you guys just knew it was me, and you would just answer, "Hey, Dave," and just coming in here and just caring. Like Megan is caring. That's her natural demeanor, is caring, right? So you could just tell by the care. It wasn't, corporate. I felt like you guys definitely listened to the story. This is what you have, this is the reason, this is how we're going to treat it. Diagnose and treat that problem. My first visit here was much different because nobody else provides this kind of treatment. I think it was, the leading edge technology on medicine and Lyme treatment. For me to come in and to get my treatment here, I just come in and I get hooked up and get the machine running, and I just kind of hang out and conversate with you guys. It's really effortless for me to come here and to get where I need to be. This has impacted my life seriously. This means for my future that I could definitely get my health back for sure, and just get stronger and smarter and prepare myself for the later years of my life. I've been sick for 25 years, and I've been inflamed, and I have been broken mentally and physically, and lost my strength and lost my mind, and now I have my mind back. It definitely feels good to be alive again. If I met somebody that was going through what I went through, I would definitely take the time to invest into yourself to get your life back, because you can get your life back. And I would definitely take the time to start at the beginning, to get properly diagnosed, to see where your numbers are and compare your numbers after your treatment, and just keep moving forward to get where you need to be. If you have Lyme disease, I would definitely recommend getting this treatment to turn your life around. To have some answers is to what you had problems for years is like a blessing. I believe it's all in God's will to find what you need to get where you need to be. Thank you very much for helping me through my journey. You don't get that just anywhere. And I found it. I thank the doctor, I thank Megan, I thank Cassidy, I thank everybody involved. And I really pray for the people to find the longevity center to bring health and peace back to their own body. I was broken for a long time, and I'm alive now.